Much better. How's it going? Oh. Unlock that so you can see me. I can see myself, sorry. Wow. There you go. I don't know how to use technology apparently. How's it going? Doing something very different for me and my career. Doing a I'll work for now. Doing a B triple from Sydney to Adelaide return. So I just spent all morning loading it. Pretty exciting stuff. We're just sitting up here on the sturt, having a break before going the next probably like 3.5 hours or something. Have a look at my logbook. Yeah, 3 hours and 26 minutes we can go. We can go now, or I can wait another 10 minutes and go 6 hours, but this thing's pretty heavy, so yeah. Might wait the extra 11 minutes, but in that 11 minutes I suppose I'll try my best to do a bit of a walk around of the truck. Yeah, so anyway, this is what we're rocking in here. I'll look around. Did my best to tidy up back there, but I haven't really touched that. But yeah, also I've got a 360 camera, you probably can't see it. Sitting up there, but the DJI Osmo 360 camera, which is I picked that up over the weekend, and I haven't used it yet. If I'm honest, I haven't even turned it on. Well, I've turned it on obviously and played with the settings, but I haven't made a proper video, so I don't even know how the editing's going to come out if I do edit it. So yeah, so it's about from here it's about up here. How long do you think? About 900 k's until we're in Adelaide. I think from memory it's about half an hour from where I am to get into Wall. Fair enough. About half an hour to get to into Wagga. Then we'll just take it down the main drag of Wagga, which is all triple rated and everything, which I've never done before. My first B triple, so see how it goes. But yeah. We'll get out and do a quick walk around of the B triple, and we'll go from there, I reckon. So there you go, the Legend. We've got our first day trailer, which is a new trailer, which we'll hopefully see a bit more of in the morning. It's light, you can see. An older A trailer here, and then we got the B trailer. So I don't know, I just call it lead A, middle A, B trailer. No dollies or anything involved. Now it's getting a bit dark, so double check the settings and everything. But yeah, as you can see, that's what we're dealing with there, the light situation, which is fine. These are good trailers. Obviously the road change signs there. Yeah, so I've done all the walk around and everything. When I pulled up, go to the toilet, have something to eat, get another drink, but a bit of a quick walk around. I'm very happy with how the signs came out, so you know, on the prime mover that is, the boss did a really good job. So we'll jump back up in here and we'll get going soon. Welcome back, sorry. So we're just coming into a little place called Forest Hill, which is about 5 kilometres east of the, I think that's that showed me the roundabout there at the BP at Wagga. Yeah, just putting along down the own thing, taking me time. I'm in no rush. As much as the people behind me want to get around me, and if it's safe, they can. 90 kilometres an hour is the speed limit for road trains in New South Wales, Victoria. Don't think there is a road train speed limit in South Australia. However, I could be wrong. So yeah, we'll just do the 90. I'm in no rush, as I said. And you know, this is very, very foreign for me. It's like doing a multi-combination for the first time. If you got nervous, you know, like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous, but you know, it's good. Means I'm going to be a lot more attentive to things, you know, especially my length. Turning is one of the things that is it's a completely different ball game. I'm not saying that to be like a, you know, I know it all, but I feel I know enough to say that a B triple and a B double are two very different trucks, or two very different combinations to drive. Granted, first B triple I've ever done. I've driven B doubles for a few years now, and I'm a lot more confident in a B double than I am a B triple. So yeah, just gonna poke along here, take my time, and whatnot. I was thinking about it off camera about what my plan for the night was. I'll probably push until midnight, maybe 1 AM, and see how we go. If I don't make it to Ballarat, I'll get fuel tonight, that's fine. I'll do it on the way in tomorrow. And then yeah, obviously Wednesday is just doing the rest of the drive in. Thursday I'll be unloading and then driving to go and get reloaded, which we'll talk about later. We'll talk about that later. So here's where I was going to do my break when we started everything, but the reason I didn't was purely for the fact that I just really need to go to the bathroom. So, yep. There's that. And apparently it is 80 here on the GPS. I'm doing 60. So I apologise for everyone behind me. There is quite a bit of weight in this combination. It isn't light. Wouldn't say the truck is struggling, but I'd be confident in saying that you know, the amount of mechanical drag behind this thing is a bit foreign. Foreign to the prime mover, that is. So I'm talking a little bit slowly because I'm concentrating, and you know, it's obviously just kind of, I'm not used to being up and, well, kind of trying to entertain an audience at this time of night. Normally I'm just kind of poking along, doing my own thing. I wonder how many times I said poking along. That's funny. Just thought of that. So yeah. So the 2A, I wouldn't say it's a problem. I know it's not a problem, it's just something I noticed, but the 2A trailer's behind the prime mover at dead straight, and then the B trailer's kind of kicked down to the right. Which will be interesting when we get into Renmark. Renmark Bridge in South Australia there, because I think the bridge is only like, I don't know, 3 metres wide, I think it is, from memory. So it'll be different. Here's the roundabout here. Ever told you they've nailed every single gear change on the drive, they're lying to you. Well, it's town and country. doing his checks. So I play with the interior lights a bit too, like the gauge lights like that. It's because of my eyes, they're a bit sensitive to light. Sometimes the lights on the dash start to hurt my eyes if they're turned up too bright, so I have a tendency of just turning them down every once in a while, let my eyes kind of settle. That's why that monitor's not on. It's stupidly bright. Yeah, but anyway, this is Wagga. Oh, that's a bit narrow. Oh, I don't want to be anywhere near these trees. There was probably meant to be like a heavy vehicle detour or something, but I didn't see. I was too busy stressing about a roundabout. Sign saying something about roadworks, but it's either there isn't one or it didn't flick over so I could see it, you know. I can only work with what I've got. But there's plenty of room going through there anyway, so make it easy. Through here. And normally when I come through Wagga, I just stick in the right lane. I just stay in the right lane. But because we're a triple, we'll jump over so traffic can flow around, just gets people away from me. In case I stuff up around a bit, to say something. But then people start to do this shit, which pisses me off. They just stay right behind me. Like, I'm moving over so people can go around. Like, come on. Oh well, I guess everyone's happy to do 40 behind a truck in the 60 zone. There's a mixture on the video of the 360 camera and this one. If not, it'll be either either, but I'll probably end the head cam here because I'm sick of talking and I'm running out of things to say. So yeah, no, I think that was wide. Yeah, so we'll probably just leave the head cam here for a bit and then we'll see what else we come up with later on down the track. Good morning. Yeah, well last night was a real night. So I had the goal of pulling up around midnight last night. However, I just as I got out of town, I just decided no. Around the first far out. Around the first time driving this combination, thought I'd do it a bit more during the day, if anything. It was more or less just kind of me trying to look out for my safety and everything, so around the day we'll be able to see more as well, so yeah. But in saying that turns today into quite a long day. Don't want the jumper, it's the only jumper I had. I got this jumper from the what was it? Nullarbor, the South Australia WA border a few months ago, so yeah. So anyway, we're gonna jump out, make sure my trail lights and everything are working, do that, and from there we'll probably make it go, we'll probably head down the road a bit. Now I might try and put 360 camera in here somewhere. I did see a cool video of how people do it, so yep. If not, I'll just put it on a stick or something, or I'll put the other camera somewhere so it's not on my head. But we'll try something. We will. So I gotta get out of this habit, but you know, it happens. So anyway, while it's still a nice fresh 4 degrees, let's jump out and we will we'll make sure everything's all good. So yes. Here's a little Milwaukee torch. Cool. Hopefully you can see that. I'll try that again actually. Ow. Looking for the pin there. Make sure the pin hasn't been pulled. Toolboxes. Checking tyres. Obviously. Airlines, especially on the trailer airlines, you gotta make sure that these haven't been turned. Different turntables are different, so that pin on the front there, you can see that bolt there. If you can see that washer that has movement in it, it means the pin's been pulled. So jump under there. Again, for sure, there you go. I'm not sure if you can see that, make sure these two are closed. Gates. Same thing again, make sure those have been opened, they're all good in there. Tire, lights still working, that's still tugged away. Come back and I always just check the roof lights and everything are working. So, and then pretty much the same thing on this side minus the pin. Yep. Water tank, I don't know if that has water in it, I'll check that later on. Probably want to get Val Reynolds fuel. Just make sure everything's in order. Toolbox is closed, buckles are latched, tyres are on. That kind of stuff. Make sure fire extinguishers are secured and in date. fairly confident that one's in date. The trailer's not that old. Oh. Grabbed some rubbish from last night's snacks. And have a look at the front. Make sure everything's all good. Cool. That's the road train signs I was talking about. Yeah. Oh, closing half now. Now we'll climb back in. Woo! It's bloody cold out there. My turn. So, heated air. Oh, so I've got this dialed in, 9:30 there. Let's stick this on. Just hold quickly, and I'll get a stand. I'm going to go through a couple of things. And here we are. Hopefully the camera's adjusted properly. Welcome to the Hay Plains. So we just went through John Bar there. I didn't capture it on camera, but I got a little car around me on the radio. I just communicate with them, but very good, very good. I do quite like coming out here. So yeah. Anyway, as the day goes forward, we'll see what else we can come up with. Might even get the drone out, drone up in the air or something, but we'll figure it out as we go, I reckon. So yeah. And here we are. Hopefully the camera's adjusted properly. Welcome to the Hay Plains. So we just went through John Bar there. I didn't capture it on camera, but I got a little car around me on the radio. I just communicate with them, but very good, very good. I do quite like coming out here. So yeah. Anyway, as the day goes forward, we'll see what else we can come up with. Might even get the drone out, drone up in the air or something, but we'll figure it out as we go, I reckon. So yeah. Well, I have a pretty good feeling that rain cloud is going to ruin my day. Yep, nice and thick clouds. So, sunny. Well, we're still sitting along here having some fun. So, anyway, nothing much to record, nothing much to talk about, nothing exciting. I'm just poking along doing my own thing. So yeah, we'll pick it up when we get somewhere, or when we're out of the truck next, I think. So, see how we go. Well, good afternoon. I think we are very much overdue for an update. We are on the other side of Blanchetown, heading to, I think the next one's Churro, so we're that big yellow churro there, and then we'll be going into the Shell at Wakefield, I think it's called. Yeah, so everything's been pretty cruisy. Just had a half an hour at the border there at Yamba. Been on the phone a bit, so I haven't really been on taking videos and that. Yeah, but there's not much to say at the moment, just bushland and everything, as you can see. Trailers are sitting along nicely, so yeah, there's not much else to report. I'm just in the process of brainstorming some a solution on where I want to put the camera to maybe film looking up trailers and everything. I think that might be a good idea. there's really not much that's happened. I do feel quite a bit more comfortable in it now. Yeah, it hasn't wiggled around like all fuck, so yeah, it was pretty cruisy, sitting pretty good, nothing's moved, all the straps are still tight. No problems at the inspection bay at the border either, so that didn't give me any grief. But yeah, when we're climbing that hill, we'll see. I can't do two things at once and use this thing on the handle and change the gears and everything as well. So it's it has tried to rain once or twice. So yeah. Anyway, well, I'm not too sure how spotty the video is going to be, meaning like, you know, jumping from place to place. But yeah, today I've just more or less just been focusing on driving and getting more comfortable in this and whatnot. That's been my priority. Sorry. I do know we're now loading salt out of Whyalla, so I'm going to be a bit heavy coming back. So there might be a few more opportunities to pull over and get some footage and everything. So yeah. Anyway, we'll keep trucking along here, and I hope I can get some camera angles while I'm unhooking. If I completely forget about it, sorry. But well, all good. Thank you. Good morning. Just woken up and about to go and make our way to unload the B trailer. If I've done it correctly, you saw a little time lapse of me splitting trailers. Unfortunately, I didn't think to set the camera up when I drove into the joint to where I split the trailers, but you would have seen me driving away from the B trailer and unhooking and hooking onto the B as a single and all that jazz. So we're going to unload the B trailer which is on. I don't know if you can say that. And then we're going to head around the corner and pick up our A trailers and go and unload one of them. I'll do one drop near the port and then the other drop's back over here. So yeah, have fun. So I won't record in here obviously because it's a customer's site, but yeah, anyway, see how we go for today. A little bit to do today, but that's alright, we'll get it sorted. So let's go and have fun. I won't lie, I've been pretty slack with filming things and giving updates during the day. But so far, what are we up to? Well, we hooked back up as a triple. We're on the way over to Whyalla to load salt. We're only like, I don't know, an hour and a bit away maybe, give or take. Yeah, about an hour and a half-ish. But I just wanted to kick it off here. Just have a look at that. I don't know, hopefully the camera picks it up. But just wow. Well, she's a bit bright out the windshield, but yeah, she's gorgeous out here. Like, yeah. So yeah, no, I was pretty slack. I didn't film any of the hooking up. I didn't film any of the unloading. Didn't film anything. I was just too focused on getting things done, which is obviously the job takes priority, and that's what ended up happening. So I prioritised unloading and getting the customers their freight and everything, and now I'm going to go and reload. So hopefully I'll see us after that. Look, I'm not going to lie, I was quite a bit slack with recording video and all that. So it's about 20 minutes or so of unedited footage from the 360 camera doing a kind of over the shoulder video while driving up to Hume. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch whatever else I've compiled, and in the future hopefully I can get better at it. But until then, enjoy and have fun.